did I start? Okay, we're good to go now. So, I would like to have, I mean, a little discussion at the beginning. Little bit of talk. Linux. So, with the announcement of the Steam machine today, which there's their own little drama a bit about it, but I'll pull it up on screen in a second. Big Rock Candy Mountain. You to pull up shitty Reddit. Mountain. So with what's on screen right now, Valve said starting with the Steam OS 3.8 release, you can put together your own Steam machine using whatever PC parts you want. Steam OS 3.10 launched last week with a slew of updates, improved, blah blah blah. So basically, yay, 75. Number go up. Number in fact go up. Basically, it's got me thinking with the whole swapping my main computer over to Linux. I would like to set up a virtual machine first to fully swap it over. Let me keep an eye on water while I'm looking at this. I think redoing the ratio of heat exchangers to turbines fixed the water issue. But I don't know how stable Steam OS is going to be. The reason you may ask, well, if you're doing Steam OS, well, then why don't you do something like, oh, you could do Linux or blah, blah, blah. The thing is, like Arch Linux is what I meant. I trust Steam a little bit more to be a bit more consistent with updates and pushing a lot more industry standards for, say, NVIDIA support. Because I know everybody's baby is AMD when it comes to Linux, but I have NVIDIA. I would like NVIDIA to be like in a fully good state, which I know isn't on actual Steam to do. It's on actual NVIDIA themselves to actually bake in everything. But I think if Steam gets a lot more people to swap with having a good basis for an operating system, I think that will push, like, say, NVIDIA to be like, oh, maybe we should think about this a bit more. What I am saying is it could be complete horseshit. Like, don't get me wrong, but I think that this could be really good. Problem is, I don't know when this whole shebang is really going to kick off. And I want to at least try the damn thing before anything. My biggest gripes, which isn't technically a gripe, but is the whole certain games just will not work. Which hopefully is solvable since it's going to be going through SteamOS, so Proton should have a little bit better work. Should work a little bit better, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm having word vomit in my mouth right now. I don't know, but I'm concerned of some games not working. The primary games that I do play should run fine. Like, obviously, Factorio, Stardew, fucking Gobbledygook. I don't know. Some games Some games are going to be a problem. Which empty hard drive space do you have? Which one? I have 3. On my main, I have 532 free. On bulk drive, I have 415. And on games, I have 767 gigs each. Free. I know virtual machine to try it is like, can be like up to 100 gigs. So yes, there is concern, but I don't know. I've also been doing some other things in the background that have kind of already pushed me to start looking into Linux stuff. I have completed my first ARG stack, if you know what that is. I don't know if it's a good idea or bad idea to discuss ARG on stream, so I don't know. Beware, man. But it is killing me. Because the ARG stack needs to run on, it needs to run on Docker. Problem is my Docker runs through WSL, which is Windows subsystem for Linux. So technically, I'm already doing that. Technically, with the big air quotes. Running both of those at the same time, and like running native Windows and WSL is killing my computer to the point where my fans are just spinning at extreme levels during, say, a Jellyfin is doing a transcode.
OMG, it is Sniper. How is the coin doing? Sold a lot, apparently.
We're going bankrupt. I was discussing Linux, Norio, Steam OS. Also, we have a new man in here. He's Swiss. I think you and him would get along very well. You two have the same thoughts. But how are you doing, Norio? But basically, I want to transfer my little ARG stack into a... At first, I was just going to do a mini PC. But then I was like, I'm gonna need the bulk storage. So I was like, let me look at the feasibility of a NAS actually running my Docker stacks and being like, fine. I will get to what you said in a fucking second. That fucking mentally flashbanged me. I've completely forgot what I was saying. Fuck. What? This is. I would say you two have a lot of the same viewpoints. Yes. Feasibility. So. Yeah. But I know what I need to say, but I don't know how to say it. It is going to, like, I was looking at the feasibility of basically having a NAS run my Dockers as well, because I'm going to need storage regardless for my R stack. I don't know. I was looking into some NASs. I think I'm going to go with the Ugreen one, even though RAM prices are inflated to high hell, and it costs nearly $1,000 without even having the drives. But I'll do a little bit more research. If any of you have any suggestions on NASs, please let me know. And yes, you can say just hashtag build your own, but I don't want to. I want the small I want the small machine that is already built to do what I need it to do. I don't need to get another giant-ass PC case and fill it with a bunch of fucking fans and drives and blah, blah, blah. Hashtag AIO. What? Fuck. Oh, yeah. Fuck Synology. Nope. Not doing Synology. They changed, which I don't know about their older shit, but they changed how their how their software works. Their NASAs will only accept Synology hard drives now, which completely fucks everybody over who has them and isn't running Synology stuff already. Synology can go fuck themselves. They wanted to corner their market, and they have fucked themselves doing so. Though with the price of memory, probably their shit went up. You know? I mean, it's the same along the lines of where I could do a DAS instead, but it's just not really gonna work. Hashtag Todd Howard isn't here, so it will not just work. All right. Also, I'm going to kill the base now. Good luck, I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. This is also probably going to cause a lot of the base to freeze. So, oh dear lord. Yep, it's already causing some of it. Ugh. The whole RAM thing is scam. I can just play vocal real quick. Sure, you know what? Sure. O'Daubers, I will be right back. This man has a thing or two to say. Actually, you know what? You know what, Norio? Do you promise not to say naughty words? I can move you. Do you promise to say not naughty words? Yeah, let me go. Yes? Okay. There we go. You're here with me now. And Odaba. He's horses, by the way.
No.
Just be aware that man eats horses.
Shut down the sound of the stream because I hear everything twice.
Yes. Oh, you should have been there. I was drunk streaming a little bit ago with the Swiss man.
Oh. Yeah, sorry about the message that I sent you last time. It's just I needed to copy paste something, and you were the first one in my.
I just got a notification. I was like, huh?
So the RAM thing.
Yeah, I was currently drunk. Well, not drunk, but I was definitely a little bit tipsy at the time. I was like, huh?
That's not. I mean, it happens to me sometimes.
Guest speaker over here.
So the RAM thing, it's a massive scam. Because I checked with how do you call that in English? A supplier for the chips.
Well, I mean, the majority of them are made in like places like Taiwan, so it is a bit rough.
It's not even a problem of supply and demand. You can get the chips for. I checked today on the RAM exchange, and like 16 gigabyte is around $23 for the chips. Then you have the cost of manufacturing the PCB for the RAM to go on, but you can do that via a third party phone. So you can make your own RAM for really cheap if you really want that.
I am not skilled enough to even attempt to do soldering shenanigans. I have not soldered anything in my life, and I am worried if I even attempt, I'm going to fuck something up very, very much.
But you see how that thing is just a scam at the end, because there is a demand. So they hijack the price, they like 300% or something like that, and the order that was made by OpenAI, they won't make that order. It was just
yeah, it's well, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with the whole and we promised to put 10 billion in you, and we promised to put 10 billion in you. It's a bunch of fucking just fake money orders that eventually will.
Here is a paper that says I'm gonna order everything that you manufacture for the next 10 years. Oh, sorry, I don't have the money to buy it now.
Yeah, it is a bunch of
checked
baloney.
the price, and a friend of mine who ordered, he did order a bunch of RAM, and the seller was such a fucking asshole, because they were about to sign the papers, and the seller told him, we cannot sign now, we'll have to sign in 2 hours because the price is gonna change, so we will just it's just going to be more expensive for you. So the whole thing is just a massive scam, and that's why I don't understand the new price of the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, I heard they updated
$900 now.
Yeah, they updated the pricing of it.
And they don't have all that manufacturing for the RAM. They just need the chipset and solder it on the motherboard. So they don't even have to go through all that bullshit. So the RAM that they've put in cost them around $25. So why the increase of 300?
I mean, I imagine it's just trying to make a profit at all costs at that point.
Probably, yeah. Well, when you look at what's in the actual Steam machine, it's around, like, retail for all these pieces, all these parts. Some of them are kind of custom anyway. It would be around 800, something like that. So for 1,000, it's not that bad, but I did. I'm participating in that lottery, so
I mean,
we'll see.
If you can't afford, like, I mean, fair enough to you, but if you can't afford the thing, why gamble? I guess.
No, I can afford it. It's just, for me, it will be useful because if I move to another country for work, that will be basically my desktop, and it's, you know, like 5, 6 or 7 inches cube. No, less than that. 6.
See,
I think.
You may not be an avid watcher, but I still watch the whole PewDiePie stuff he posts every day. Well, not every day, but occasionally when I see it in my feed, because I find it to just be pretty cool, pretty cool beans.
He still does stream and stuff like that?
No, I mean, he still does. I think he streams very, very rarely, but he, like, I want to say about a year ago now, he got really into, like, the whole fuck buying, fuck paying for subscriptions. I'm done with this, all because of Photoshop.
Yeah, because of Adobe. When you wanted to cancel it, they charged him. Yes, I saw that.
Yes, so then he went full heckin' gamery. 1 second.
Now it's you and me, Otaba. We will rule the world. We'll take over the stream. Yeah. So this is my stream now. I'm playing Factorio, as you can see, remotely. I don't have full control yet, so I cannot move.
I'm back. I'm back.
Hi,
Hello. We even have a place to chat remote. What? What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing? I say. Back.
We'll talk about it later with a wink wink. Yeah, I saw when he canceled and they charged him like $50 for
Yeah, so he went full self-hosted route, everything, and he turned his Steam Deck into a server for himself. That's all he uses it for.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
He also did something with AI recently, like a free platform.
Yes,
or something.
he hosted. I mean, I know most people don't. Well, as soon as you bring up AI, but it's really just LLMs.
Yeah.
But yada. He started his own little. I don't really know how to call it. It's called Odysseus. It's his own little platform, essentially, where you can drag, drop models in, have them do emails, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. It's basically an AI, air quotes, workstation. It doesn't run too well on anything I've tried it on so far, but because I was curious, but yeah.
But like for the, I think the future of all the AI models and everything, ChatGPT, all of that, is gonna be like locally based at your home. You'll have a computer that will be dedicated to that. So all that's the thing that they're talking about. The AI bubble that's gonna burst soon, actually. All these people are putting billions and billions, and they try to build data centers, but the technology is going to advance really quick, and a lot of these people are going to lose a shit ton of money because the data centers that they would have built are going to be useless. Because AMD showed one of their first at-home computer dedicated to AI, and it can do like 20 trillion execution.
What was there was a mini PC that released recently. We might be talking about the same thing. Let me look this up. There's a mini PC that released recently that was data. Yeah. We talking about is AMD Ryzen Halo. Yeah, 125 gigs of unified memory, 200 billion parameters, which is insane for what it does.
200 billion. So that's the future of AI and ChatGPT, all of that, having that locally at your home, disconnected from basically the internet.
Yeah.
If you don't need that.
Which everybody hates subscriptions in this day and age, myself included, which...
You'll buy that, and you'll be able to control everything in your house, the lights, the temperature, all of that directly with that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of people immediately go, "Oh, well, I need ChatGPT to control this shit for me," but then they don't look into the actual cool self-hosted options where everything can already be done automatically, like stuff like Home Assistant and fucking B-Link, all that sort of stuff. They go like, "Oh, but I need an Alexa to do it." No, you do it yourself.
No, you don't. You can do it yourself, and for cheaper than a little bit.
Well, no, like all you need to really do is literally just pay the extra electricity cost from, say, like what I was talking about earlier, which was the whole like swapping to Linux, getting a NAS that runs Linux natively, so I can run a Docker container for all my stuff. Like, do you know what an R stack is?
Yep.
So I got all of that running last couple of days. That's what I've been working on, but I have to run that through my own Docker system on my computer, and that is eating up a stupid amount of resource because I have to run it through WSL. So it's running WSL and my native Windows system at the same time. You can imagine how much that's using.
Processing power.
Especially whenever I have to have Jellyfin doing transcode. It is rough.
I mean, it's the beginning of that era, but yeah, at some like I wouldn't be surprised if in, let's say, ballpark, 15 years, you'll have a phone that will have dedicated. I think there is some that already have like basic AI dedicated stuff in them. But you'll have a phone that will be ChatGPT in your pockets, and it will do it on its own.
I mean, if you look at Apple, that's what they're essentially doing. Well, that's what they tried to do ahead of the curve of everybody else. Like, so far, like, into the, like, before, like, I'm having word vomit right now, but basically, when ChatGPT released, like, the first ever sort of things, Apple immediately went, we want this for Siri, and they assigned a team to do it, but the man who was leading that team was a fucking idiot. And so for so many years, he kept promising, I'm gonna do it this time. But this time I got it. And he did that for years. He did that for years until they finally got rid of him and are now actually doing the whole thing. I think Siri's gonna be run via Gemini now. I don't need it on my phone, but
they're gonna use someone else's API.
Because they wanted their own self thing where, like, oh, we don't have to pay anybody to get this shit working and yada yada. But they just gave in.
I heard someone talking about that the fact that Microsoft found a way to monetize, basically ChatGPT. And the way he explained it, it was like with tokens, basically. You know, you pay for tokens and you use your tokens. It's like, no. The future is offline. You'll buy your AI station that you're going to install at home, and that will be it. That's the future of AI. It's not going to be a gigantic data center where you're going to pay a subscription for like $30 a month. That would be nonsense, because right now everyone is using that for free. As soon as you make it more expensive than free, people are just not gonna use it anymore. With some exceptions, I guess. But yeah. And also, I don't like calling that AI. It's not an intelligence. It's just machine learning. But that's the word that everyone uses. AI this, AI that. Like it's gonna sound fucking funny. I got in trouble on the Discord for having used AI not that long ago.
I just don't like the art bullshit that people try to go. I think it's
I made something with Grok based on something that someone else did in that server, but that same person posts his stuff on X, and he got mad at me because I used one of his drawings to do something funny in Grok, and I'm like, dude, you already posted that on X. Grok already has that data. It scrapped it already. You need to read the user agreements, because you literally accepted that by using X. So he went around, and I made a gift for someone. I made a drawing in Factorio on Photoshop.
Oh.
And as a funny thing, I did an iteration of it, and I used a background from Street Fighter 2 the movie, the anime one.
Yeah.
And I used.
Whenever fucking Street Fighter comes to mind, it reminds me of the stupid fucking tournament where somebody had the stupid nude mod on.
No. Oh yeah.
Fucking idiot of a person.
And I used the upscale option on Photoshop. But now the upscale option in Photoshop does have AI included to upscale the photo, which is a cool feature, you know, in a way.
I don't know. I just whenever I need to use Photoshop, I just like make a little thing and then I'm done. I don't do any serious drawing really. Like I've done drawing
Oh, but
streams
it
occasionally,
wasn't,
but
you know, it wasn't for the drawing. It was for the background that like the screenshot that I took from the Street Fighter 2 movie because it wasn't a shit resolution. Because that movie is 30 years old now, if not more, actually.
I mean it can be used for stuff like that, and it would be very fucking helpful.
And it was fine, you know. There was a little bit of differences here and there, but I edited on top so much with brushes and things like that. The guy went complaining my back, so the moderation team of that server contacted me. They were like, "Yeah, someone told us that you used AI for that." I'm like, "Look, dude, I used it for that. If you want, I'll redo the entire thing live." So I went in the audio channel. I redid the entire thing live. I documented everything. I sent everything. I'm like, look, I used AI to upscale an image. That's not a crime. It's fine. But these people are so against AI, and then at the same time they use software like the video.
Yeah, I think automation stuff with that is completely fine because some tasks are just like datal. Yes, the datal. Data analytics processing what could be fucking gigabyte upon gigabyte. Like, no, I'm not talking terabytes, but in some cases it can be up to terabytes of data that just need to be processed and looked through, and stuff like that can take a huge amount of time, while as an LLM can just go, okay, done.
Here it is.
Which, I mean, it'll consume a shit ton of electricity doing stuff like that.
Actually, not that much.
Well, I mean, there is a reason that they're trying to build nuclear reactors right next. And yes,
yeah.
Make sure you say nuclear right, or else it'll piss Odava off.
Nuclear.
Fucking Europeans.
Aluminium.
Aluminum. The man who invented aluminum was American.
He didn't invent it, it was there before.
He figured it out, and that's what he called it. So that is what it shall go by.
It's like colors.
No. Hate it here.
English is a weird language. You say bomb, you put a T, you say tomb, no, you say tomb. That doesn't make any sense.
A tomb. Son of a bitch.
So yeah. And it's funny because these people complain about AI this, AI that, and they still use it even though they don't actually.
Oh my lord! We could literally sit here for hours and go over fucking people on Twitter who just bitch, moan about anything that happens.
Like, the only thing that I will agree with is that AI is a tool that you can use to speed up your work. That's great. As long as your employer doesn't fire you to replace you with just the AI.
I mean,
then I'm fine with it.
In most jobs, it literally just won't be there until a very, really long time. Like, construction
It's
being one of those examples.
But even video games, because I saw someone on LinkedIn, a technical guy who posted something that he did with Claude 5, I think, and he asked Claude 5 to do FPS with some parameters. And he was like, yeah, you can play it, it's there. So I clicked on the link and it's like, yeah, it's FPS, it's functional, but it really sucks. It was not good. It's functional, but it's not good. You need a human mind behind it to think. Because The AI doesn't understand what good game design is, what good level design is. How do you make enjoyment from that? AI doesn't get that. You ask AI to do something, it's gonna do it. But if you don't have a human behind it, the fuck. So you're gonna make a billion games in a year. Okay, out of that billion games, maybe one would be good. And when I say good, it's gonna be passable, not even good. Because I saw a company that was trying to hire people not that long ago. And they had a ton of positions available.
I go on fucking Indeed, and all I see is like for remote stuff, like, oh, you could be a AI data trainer. Like, what?
Yeah, basically that. And the funny thing is that in the, you know that there is a crisis in the game industry. And every job in the game industry, you get hundreds of people applying for it. And for these jobs, on the listings that I've seen, rarely it was passing 5 or 10 people. Rarely. Because people know that if they go and train that kind of model, their job is going to be gone after that. So they're not willing to do that.
I've been seeing a bunch of stuff recently about how so many companies are like trying to bring it into people's workflows, and they're saying no. They're doing it anyways, but then like now, like this was months ago, but now, as of this like moment, like fucking, you know what I mean. Now they're talking about how they're having to heavily restrict use of a lot of stuff purely because of it's costing the companies like potentially millions because of token usage.
There is that, and there is also a copyright legality. There was a lawyer who is specialized in copyright. She was talking about Unreal 6 because Unreal 6 wants to introduce AI. Some AI stuff.
I fucking hate Unreal Engine. I've voiced that opinion many a time. I hate Unreal Engine with a burning passion.
And she said technically there is a problem in terms of property because you're asking a generative model to create something, but the base that generative model used might not belong to you if your database is not local and paid for.
When everybody starts trying to claim, because it'll happen eventually, I guarantee it, where because these companies will start going and saying, well, my model generated this, so I take ownership over it. You just wait. I guarantee you they're going to start trying to copyright everything when it's ultra successful.
Yeah, and some people will just attack them, and they're gonna attack each other, and it's gonna be a bloodbath.
It's gonna be a real shit show.
Like 3 years ago when I had that job in Denmark that I left after a week, we had some quote-unquote artists making graffitis for the game using ChatGPT and Midjourney. And I was the only one in the chat being like, please do not use that in the game. Get inspired from it.
I mean, it's kind it's good as like placeholder stuff.
Yeah,
like everybody's favorite game, the Expedition 33. They used it as placeholders, and everybody lost their fucking minds.
They had one texture that was a placeholder that they replaced. That shipped in the game, so yeah, people lost their minds over that. But yeah, like it was basically do not use that in the production. Get inspired from it. It's totally fine. Use it as a mood
concept art. I think is fine, but as a finalized project, it's just slopping hard.
Yeah, because it's playing with fire also. Because if that thing was generated based on something, and then the artist, the guy who actually made the original one, or something that looked really similar in style, comes in, sue your company, and then you're completely you're done. because you're gonna have to get the game off of the store and everything. It's like never use AI for that.
Yeah, slop is slop.
It's like not that long ago there was a new AI model that was making 3D models out of photos. You know, you give it one photo of a chair and it does a 3D model out of it. And it's like, yeah, it's great as a placeholder, but look at that object that it generated. It's ugly, it's not optimized, it's textured really, really badly.
Fucking
Like,
optimization. Unreal Engine
really want to use that?
devs really need to learn a thing or two about optimization. I could sit here for fucking hours and talk shit about Unreal Engine. I really could.
And that's the thing, Unreal is not the problem. It's the people working on Unreal that don't know what they're doing.
There's a wrinkle in the copyright law in America specifically. Anything in the computers generate is not eligible for copyright in the first place. Is that just an America thing, or is that an everywhere thing? I know you said America.
No, because copyright laws, if you have a copyright law that is better for you, no matter the country, that one takes over the other ones. You just need to go through the system and file it, and then, like, if there is a copyright claim for something, and the copyright law is in your advantage as the one who's putting the copyright claim in a country but not in another, it's in that country, you apply it in that country and it takes over the other one. So yeah, what Odaba said is actually true. That's what the lawyer was talking about.
Fair enough then.
Because then you cannot, you release a game but you cannot copyright it. Which is not a good thing. Because then that means that anyone can claim copyright of your game. In a way. So it's the same thing with the, like, I've seen the Backrooms.
I have not yet. I found out some very cool things with my ARG stack that I can do, and basically I have it queued to whenever it pops up. And I think that is... I found out a lot of things about the ARG sort of stuff yesterday, and I think that whole fucking shit is very cool. Also,
yeah,
fuck
the
Debris.
concept, like the concept is very cool, but the movie, they tried to, like, the video that guy made on Blender previously, like he made like 3 hours of videos on YouTube. He goes, you know, through.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was, and I still don't know who he is.
And the problem of that movie is that he tried to put a scenario on top of it, and that kind of doesn't work because you spend more than half of the movie not in the backrooms. So he only scratches the surface of it, of the concept, and you could go really crazy with that kind of concept. The main problem is that that guy didn't create the backrooms. It's someone on 4chan, if I remember, that actually created
yeah, it was
itself.
4chan who did a lot of the creative shit, which is funny because people fucking hate 4chan. But they all, more than not, come up with the coolest kind of stuff.
So it's Creative Commons, so anyone, like, if you want to make a backroom movie, you can do it. They cannot do anything legally to you.
I mean, it's the same stuff with the SCP stuff.
Yeah.
Though I do not think they could ever make a successful one.
Like, if you look for a backroom game on Steam, there is like 300 or 400 of them.
Yes.
And like,
I kind of want to play some, but at the same time, giving money to slop. I say that, I'm a hypocrite in that, because I had given money to slop, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's more like, I want to play the backrooms, but which one is the good one? And then it's a problem. And half of them are not even out anyway, so...
Well, I mean, yeah, the problem's basically going to get worse because the movie...
Yeah, everyone's gonna make a shitty backroom game, and that's it is how it is. So that's a problem of copyright, because they cannot... A24 cannot claim copyright on anything related to the backrooms.
Mm.
So they made a movie. It was successful. It was okay. The story was okay, but they only scratched the surface of the concept.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of for like hell. There's I don't know how familiar you are with it, but there's a Minecraft mod. Rotom kept trying to get me to play it, but it's basically the whole create mod, but in backrooms.
I haven't played that for a long time.
I want to do Minecraft, but I don't have the fucking time at work.
Like the first time I played Minecraft, I was 18 or 19. I'm 37. So
Happens.
when I have one of my nephews asking me, "Oh, do you know Minecraft?" I'm like, "Kid, you were not even born. I had Minecraft on my PC already." Like, come on.
Happens. I don't know, but I don't know. We could talk forever about the whole AI shit as well, but I don't know. Now you got me interested in talking about a ton of stuff. I don't know how Odaba's feeling about your smack talks, but it's fine. That man eats horses anyways. It's fine.
There was a bunch of good movies lately.
I could have a word or two about a certain ending that came out a couple of days ago.
Which one?
Digital Circus.
Digital Circus. I know the name. Digital Circus. They made a movie?
Yes, it had a big theatrical release because it was the finale, but the rest is on YouTube.
Ah, okay.
Let's say I fucking hated the ending. I don't know if you've ever seen Digital Circus,
I've never seen
it. It is so good up until the ending. I know Gooseworks was ready to get the fuck out of the fandom because of how awful they were being, but holy shit, what a terrible ending. And I know maybe executed on the spot for saying something like that, but my lord, what a terrible ending.
It didn't come out in theater over here. That's why.
Rotom actually works in a theater, and he showed me that he was able to get, you know how they have like little poster like cardboard cutouts like the entrances of places to show like what's playing. He actually got the cardboard cutout for it because he works there. He stole it.
Oh, I almost got a long time ago. I almost got the gigantic. It was not on. It was not a poster. It was more like on a thick piece of plastic thingy. And it was the Prometheus one, and it was like 8 meters by 4.
And
I almost got that. And
whenever somebody says Prometheus, I only think of the fucking Prometheus school running away from things.
But that's the thing. That was before the movie came out, and I was interested of getting that thing. After I saw the movie, I was like, first, I don't have the place for it, and secondly, the movie kind of sucked. So.
Yeah, Prometheus did suck.
But no, it's kind of funny for Hollywood, especially right now, when you see that they spend, like, if you take The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'm not touching that shit with the Timber Bowl.
They lost $180 million.
Oh,
and
well, I mean that's like a drop in the hat to Disney, to be fair, though.
Yeah, but the problem is that in front of it, you have a movie like Obsession that costs less than $1 million.
Oh god, I saw a fucking post, and I hope it's not true. I saw some shit like how, with the excess of the Backrooms and Obsession, how I read Hollywood is now going to go to Reddit for ideas for new movies, and I'm just sitting there like, please,
yeah, they might.
Don't. Please don't.
They might, but it's because they don't understand it. Like they don't understand. It's just
Yeah, it's like some
from
people just have once in a while like very creative ideas that just work.
I mean, Obsession is a good movie, but the idea of the One Wish Widow thing, that was already done a couple of times already.
I have no idea what Obsession's about. So if you've seen it, you just don't you spoil. Don't you
I'm not gonna spoil. So I'm just gonna give you the synopsis.
Okay.
So it's the story of a guy. They call him Bear, and he's in love with a girl, and he wants to, give her something, a gift. So because she lost a necklace, so he's
Sounds
going
like
to
a gift horse in the mouth.
kind of.
Oh.
So he goes to a shop to buy a new necklace, like a stone necklace, and he finds these One Wish Willow thingies. And so he drives her home and wishes that she was in love with him. So he uses the thing, and she falls in love with him, but in a way that's a little bit obsessive. And the whole movie is around that, and there is some twist and things that if movie you'll understand that he did something.
I was almost tempted to watch a cam rip of it, but then like I got like what 5 minutes into it, and I was just like, no. Those days are behind me watching cam rips of everything. I did my time in the trenches back when I was like fucking 13. I'm done with those days.
It's gonna be on streaming in 2 weeks. So
yeah, same with the back rooms. Don't worry, my ARG stack lets me know. I love it. I love my ARG stack. ARG stack, my beloved.
Like it's an horror movie in a way, but it's more like it's not scary. It's more like, how do you call that in English?
Psychological thriller or something?
What's the word for it? I'll find the word. I'll find the word. Give me a minute. I need to think about it.
You think about things often?
Yes. It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah, like a psychological thriller. That's what.
Yeah.
Thinking is a good idea. I don't think it is.
So there is some things in that movie where you're like, oh, I don't really feel good about that. More than scared. It's just because it's weird.
I like weird and disturbing movies. They don't really make them anymore.
Because they say that in the backrooms, the way you explain the backrooms is you give the definition of a dog to someone and you ask him to draw one. But you do that to someone who doesn't know what a dog is.
I don't know what a dog is. I mean, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, thinking lately a lot of people should do that.
Don't know what to know it.
Here.
Shut the fuck up right now.
I'm not gonna go into details on what I think about that, because if it's gonna derail. So I'm not.
Your opinions on horses.
Yeah. Oh, the UK, the Prime Minister of the UK resigned.
Yeah, Starmer. I had a discussion with my resident Brit earlier, and he's thinking potentially someone either could replace him, could be either really good or really bad.
Well, in either case, they don't vote for the new one, so... Which is a weird thing.
Yeah, it's because in the UK, they're based on the party rather than the individual.
Yeah, the party, yeah.
There's that guy from a suburb in Manchester. Which guy?
The usual thing that they do, especially in the UK, the party is gonna select the worst one they can get to get him out as fast as they can from the entire party. That's usually what they do.
Not about that. I fucking Factorio. I forgot I need to drag power poles over there. Son of a bitch. I blame you for this.
Yeah, it's my fault. Everything's my fault.
Yes. Do I have... That's not an act command.
I also saw that your president was celebrating.
Should be sorry.
He was celebrating with the UFC at the White House. That was amazing.
I don't know. I didn't watch it because I just don't give a damn. I'll let people be outraged.
They also prevented the terrorist they also prevented the terrorist attack on that event.
I don't know.
That was already
people.
But
to be fair, people can tell fibs. I never saw any evidence that what they said was true. So
I think it's more the case of someone said that and he really wanted that to happen, but like logistically, you wouldn't have the know-how to pull that off anyway. But he got arrested. So
yeah, I don't know. People have been making a lot of random threats on people, especially like streamers recently.
Yeah.
This is probably completely out of your whole sphere, but I used to play a game called Smite, all that shebang. There's a streamer in the Smite community who people really hate, but he's the most popular one, but they really hate him. And a dude on Reddit...
They hate watch him.
Yeah, they literally hate watch. But a dude on Reddit literally just made a very ambiguous statement saying, oh, this streamer's family should watch out on this date. So he's essentially fucking vague posting, but to the degree of it could be a real threat. Like, it's just ridiculous. They vague post, and
if you don't like something, just don't watch it.
Exactly.
I don't like Mandalorian in Grogu is available everywhere on streaming. I don't want to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna spend my time doing that. So just do
exactly.
that. Although I tried to watch Evangelion again.
I like Evangelion. You shut your whore mouth.
It's. It's just a bunch of characters that have daddy issues with some biblical nonsense bullshit on top of it, and the ending doesn't make any sense at all.
See, that's why we have the other things about the series, the spin-offs, but redos / new things / old thing.
That's the one that I've watched on Prime. The 1.11.
I still haven't even watched it.
3.0.1 plus 1. Just the naming convention of these things. Just name it part 1, 2, 3, and 4.
If you think that's bad, you should see the Higurashi naming convention. You'll have a fucking stroke.
It's just sometimes I'm watching that and there is a cool action sequence. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then in the middle of it, they drop some I don't know, some quotes and phrases that don't mean anything. Like the spear on Longinus and that spear, are we going to create a spear from our own feet? Like, where do they come from, these spears? Like, what's the... Okay, I get the symbolism a little bit, yeah, okay. But literally, it's like, we cannot do anything. It's like, no, actually, we can create one also. And it's like, huh? Deus Ex Machina? Just... You're gonna save the day by just like, oh yeah, actually, we could have done that from the beginning.
Fucking, have you ever seen Ex Machina, the movie? Speaking of,
yes,
it's fucking awful. I think it's awful.
There is some interesting stuff.
Some interesting stuff, but overall, it is just kind of shitty.
Let's say the ending was literally not what I was expecting for.
I guess.
I think the worst part is where the guy thinks he's a robot, and he goes into the
Am
airport
I
to catch
an
himself.
AI?
Yeah, and it's like,
Oh,
dude, just what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm an AI. Oh, my lord.
If you cannot open a door, you cannot access that. It's restricted. Okay. The robot is like, now you can access it. Go ahead. Okay. He told you to not do that. Just don't fucking do it. He's your boss. He invited you to test a robot to see if it
Wow.
could pass for a human. And you fall in the trap so rapidly. It's amazing.
Bunch of
Yeah.
fucking baloney.
Again, good concept, bad execution.
I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting world for the next couple of years, but definitely I would advise not becoming Odaba levels of paranoid about everything, but it's definitely everybody should start learning some skills about self-hosting and
They
privacy,
were coming for
because
you, Dava.
especially in countries like the UK where it's just going to keep getting worse with the whole like, oh, because that whole bill,
Yeah.
like, I know people don't really come here to be political, but I'm gonna have some opinions for a second. I think it's literally not the whole bill about banning children and shit from social media under 16. Good idea and concept, but they're not doing it for that.
Oh no,
They're doing
they
it
use
for they're doing it for control and to get
control,
info.
create a database, and yeah. It's not to protect anyone. It's literally giving the basically giving the parenting to the government and not the actual parents that don't do their job.
It's fucking ridiculous. But it is, I would say, it is just a good idea to start getting ready and putting on that thinking cap and having a real good thunk.
I had a job opportunity in the UK not that long ago, and I said no because of the state.
I
of the
wouldn't want to
country.
go to fucking UK. Well, I mean, I do want to like visit the UK, don't get me wrong, because I think going to somewhere like not Wales, what's the bottom left called? That region.
Bottom left.
Yeah, bottom left.
No.
Cornwall. Yeah, Cornwall. I think going to Cornwall would be fucking amazing. I like the views there. It's all a bunch of
Trees area.
it's a rural area with a bunch of rural people, and the views are just amazing. I'm not a big ocean man, but it's literally just the views from those giant high walls are amazing. Plus,
if you have the occasion to go to Scotland, and I'm not talking about Glasgow or Edinburgh, like the north of Scotland with the mountains and everything. We went there when I worked in Scotland, like for references and stuff. And I kid you not, the only thing I wanted was get out of the car, putting the Lord of the Ring music and just running in the fields. It was
sound
just,
nice.
It was just, it's so beautiful. Like
I'm a big.
literally, I was even
nature
thinking,
man.
if I retire while I work in Scotland, I'm definitely gonna buy something in the north and just retire there because it's like you literally have a mountain and you have the clouds like crashing on the mountains and just, wow, that's great. I miss Scotland.
Does sound especially nice. I have a friend who currently lives in Scotland, and he doesn't exactly like the governmental issues that are happening up there, but he is enjoying his area.
Yeah, the problem of the Scottish government is that even if they decide something, England does have the last word on it.
We're gonna secede. England says no. Okay.
Yeah, basically that. So they can't do anything. Because I wish that Scotland was getting independent again and joining back the EU.
I'm gonna
No,
say
really.
a hot take, and you're gonna fucking hate it. I think Brexit
was a mistake. No,
I think it was a good thing. Independency from the EU is a good thing.
If you look at the statistics and everything right now, it's a disaster for them.
I don't know.
Like I'll send you a graph about the migration of people, I would say. And when you look at that graph and you see the spike after Brexit, you're like, oh god.
I don't know. I just see the independence from EU affairs as a good thing.
Well, I mean, yes and no. Like, if a country in Europe, like if the parliament of the European Union passes a law, and the country says, we're not going to do that, the EU cannot do anything. Poland is a good example. Because the number of stuff that Poland said, no, we're not going to do that. You can have off. And the EU was like, okay. I mean, corruption is everywhere anyway, so...
Ow. Come on, my robots.
I'm pretty glad that you're hosting the World Cup this year. So
Oh my god, I keep hearing about the fucking World Cup against my will.
Because over here, like the important the important stuff happens around like 2 a.m. So there is basically no one up to watch it. So it's really calm and everything here. It's relaxed. Like, it's really relaxed, because usually when you have let's say an exhibition match or just a World Cup match, like with Belgium on Sunday, the thing is at 5 a.m. over here, so no one's gonna watch it. So you don't have a bunch of people after every match just honking in their cars all around and screaming and doing fireworks, and so that's pretty cool.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. I just keep hearing about, oh, this and so like won their match. Aren't you excited? Like,
No.
I have no concept of this. What are you exactly hoping for me?
It's just a bunch of people on a big field passing a ball. And that's...
Which, I mean, you could say I'm a bit hypocritical because I used to play sports, but, like, I grew out of that. Like, I don't know. I just don't care. But how could you not care? But all the fucking... Who's the Brazilian man that everybody likes? Ronaldo? Is he Brazilian? I don't know.
No. The old Ronaldo is from Brazil, but that was in '98. Like, that one is from Portugal.
Yeah, let's not do a hashtags accidental racism and get cancelled on Twitter.
The only funny one was like 1 or 2 World Cup ago. The one in Brazil, that happened in Brazil, where Germany destroyed Brazil 7-1 in like 20 minutes. Like, one after the other, and you could see the Brazilian people in the stadium just leaving. It was like, yeah, they just destroyed your country. Like 7-1.
I just find, like, interesting, like, historical stuff from that. Like, England had to basically bulk up its entire power grid because everybody was boiling kettles at the exact same time for football matches.
Hey, they do like the tea.
Do you like your tea?
I'm more green tea, like matcha stuff.
My resident British man, also known as Bugman, says I'm a monster because I drink my tea cold. And I've just literally just never had it any other way.
Well, they also are kind of monsters because they put milk in it. You don't need milk in a good tea.
I don't know. I will say, when I was sick recently, I did have some nice tea. I think it was peppermint, and it was actually pretty nice. I will say that.
Peppermint and honey that usually solve a lot of
Yes,
stuff.
I am now I'm a tea fan, at least of peppermint. Peppermint tea is not tea. How? How, you son of a bitch? How?
How about iced tea? Is it tea?
That's what I drink. I have it in the fridge, and he calls me slurs.
That's literally what I'm drinking right now. It's citrus. Ice.
He's made from plant. Peppermint is a totally different plant. It's flavoring. It's cinnamon tea. Fucking semantics. Fucking semantics. Coffee bean flavoring. Okay. I will say this is bringing up a different topic, but fucking, I went to a coffee place recently because I was getting groceries, and I was like, this is a trip. I'm gonna get a bunch of different stuff because I want to try it. I got a bunch of different like ramen noodle sort of stuff. Uh-oh. He talks shit about the teas being dropped from the game. Oh no. I went to a coffee place afterwards because I got like some soba. I got some chow mein. The chow mein was awful, by the way. Chow mein is fucking mid as hell. And I got some burek, some stuff like that. And I was like, oh, there's a coffee place here. I'm gonna go. Well, I didn't go in, but I was like, I'm gonna get some coffee.
It was called soba or hot soba?
No, the coffee place. I'm talking about, that was about the noodles. But soba noodles are a type of noodle. Anyways, steak flavored tea. God, it sounds awful.
There is a sauce called viandox in Europe that you can put in meat, potato mash and stuff like that. You can also drink it infused like tea.
Ugh.
If you want.
When to hold 'em. Oh, when to walk 'em. I get caught up in the song. But yeah, fucking, I went to this coffee place, and I'm not I really love coffee because I really like the taste. I don't get any energy benefit from it. And this girl in the drive-thru is like, "Oh yeah, welcome. What kind of coffee you want?" And I've never been to this place. I never really ever go to any coffee places. And she's like, okay, so I was like, okay, I want an iced coffee. She's like, okay. And then she paused like 5 or 10 seconds. It was so awkward because she was expecting me to say something like, oh, I wanted this flavor. And I was like, oh, I just want an iced coffee.
I want a frappuccino with this and that. And
it's just like, oh, so you want a nice latte? And I was like, I guess I just wanted an iced coffee. And then she's like, okay, did you want any flavoring? Because I was already anticipating it already was going, if it was a nice latte, it was already going to have flavoring. I guess I just fucked up because
Yeah, a latte is mainly milk, so.
it didn't even have that. It didn't have that. Yeah, that's the conundrum here. Oh my god, it still pisses me off. So she fucking hands me this coffee after looking at me weird, like, oh, he doesn't want flavoring, because I said no because I thought it had flavoring in it already, and I thought they were gonna like destroy the coffee flavor with just adding a shit ton of sugar and stuff. So I was like, no.
Yeah.
I regret it so much because as soon as I drank that coffee, like took a sip, immediately just disappointment.
There is a ton of different coffees depending on the beans. So
like it was just the fucking just. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like it was like a deep black coffee where it was just so sour.
Yeah.
Like it looked like it was like nice, flavorful, but no, it was just
dark coffee.
It was just dark coffee with ice in it.
Dark coffee it's really bitter. It's not. Yeah.
I was just so sad because it was a $6 coffee. For what, and I said I wanted a large, but it was actually, I don't know if this was just a whole shrinkflation bullshit, but it came in a medium-sized cup. So I paid $6 for basically a medium coffee that tasted like shit.
Yeah, that could be considered as large. A coffee is not that, like, a regular coffee is really not big. It's like, give me a second. In 5 ounce liquid.
It pissed me off so much. So I was just sitting there like, oh, I have my coffee, but no. Sadness.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of coffee.
I just like it purely because of taste. That is it.
There is a thing that you need to avoid, because I know a lot of people who are doing that. When they wake up, they just drink a cup of coffee.
Oh, I'm bad.
Yeah, you need to wait at least an hour.
American large 60. It was not 64 ounces. It was not. It was fucking medium. She said it was a fucking large, but it was a medium.
It was a Dunkin' bucket.
So fucking stupid. But I'm bad. Because I started working. I fucking hate my job. I regret it so much. But even starting it. But I wanted money and I have money now. But now I have sadness. Anyways,
Look, I'm sending you something on Discord.
In the mornings, I have a monster, not because I need the energy. I'm fully awake in the mornings, but just purely because whenever I get into work, I want something to do while I'm waiting before I go on my shift. So I drink, like at first it was just like, oh, I have something to drink, yada yada, here's a monster, because it's the first thing when I walk in. And then it has become a morning habit to just have a monster every day I go to work.
I used to drink that like once a day at least, and then I had I needed to go to have some blood work.
That fucking bucket thing. I would drink that. You joke,
That's
but I would fucking drink that.
And I went for some blood work, and everything was fine except one thing that had a massive spike. And they were like, "Are you drinking a lot of alcohol and stuff?" I'm like, "No, like the only thing that at that time I wasn't drinking." I was like, "No, I'm just drinking some Monster Energy from time to time, and that thing stays in your blood. Like if you drink one, it stays in your blood for a week and a half." And it's actually really dangerous.
Yeah, I need to stop, but I don't know what I can.
I stopped.
I don't know what to replace it with.
In terms of energy drinks,
It's not even for energy, it's for taste. That's the
for the taste.
I don't even drink it for the energy, I just like how they taste.
Then I can't help you.
Okay, maybe a chocolate milk or some shit might be an effective change. I don't know.
But yeah, they do that 48-ounce coffee at Dunkin'. You need to make a reservation for it.
Sadly, I would probably have to drive like, what, 4 hours to go to a Dunkin' Donuts, so...
Hey, it's $9 and it's a bucket and you can keep the bucket.
Yeah! This may seem trashy, but because I'm #country folk, whenever we get ice cream, we just keep the buckets and we use them for slop buckets for our animals. So if we have like a bunch of like leftover food or coffee grounds or anything, we'll just throw it in there and give it to the animals.
My mom does that for everything.
It's useful.
Every time. Yeah, if you need a tiny container, it's like, oh, I have that plastic thing that I got from that thing, you can use it. Well, she might do that maybe too much, but, you know. It's like when she cooked pasta. Instead of doing the right amount for the number of people, like last time she cooked like 1 kilo of pasta and we had pasta for like 3 weeks. It's like, yeah, great.
My mother is the same way with spaghetti. That woman likes her spaghetti. Go do this, and then sure it goes out and kind of in. This being a #gamer and talking to myself. The amount of times I hear people at work like saying something and then somebody else will start trying to talk to them and they'll go, "Oh, sorry, I was just trying to talk to myself," is surprisingly more common than you may think.
Yeah, some people don't have. It's something that I find weird, but they don't have that inside monologue, talking in their head. They cannot do that. They have to do it like loudly and vocally.
Bugman is actually the same way. He doesn't do that. He's also one of the people who can't picture an apple in his head and like rotate it, that sort of shit.
Wait, I'm gonna try.
Like, there's different degrees to it where like it could be something like, oh, you can picture it but you can't rotate it, or it's not fully formed and it's like translucent. There's levels to it.
No, I can do that. It's probably because I'm doing 3D modeling.
#3D modeler.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having 2 interviews. Probably this week and next week.
So proud.
One is for a company that does really, really interesting big games.
Ooh. Better not be fucking Bethesda.
No. I'll tell you privately after.
Beat
The other
you
one
like
is
a redheaded
interesting.
stepchild if it's Bethesda.
No, it's not.
Don't you fucking dare.
And the other one is interesting, but it's a really small company, and I'm...
So we can't curse, but you can? What do you mean? Never said you couldn't curse. What do you mean?
You can say the F word, the C word, the...
I remember back when YouTube still got very pissy when people were saying certain C words, and then Australians just started saying, "We're going to abandon you if you keep pulling this bullshit."
Well, the Scottish people will be also really sad to not be able to say, can I say it?
I mean, yeah.
Can't.
Don't worry. YouTube still thinks I'm a gangster who promotes gang violence.
Oh.
So fucking dumb.
But it's for educational purpose, so it's fine.
Yes. Like the fucking people who do artistic quotations nudity.
Yes.
Fucking pisses me off to no end.
Nude yoga and that kind of stuff.
So when have I ever said that you can't curse? What?
Someone told me that wasn't true, that there is no nude yoga on YouTube, and then I'm like, okay, let's see.
Oh, it's more than that. It's way more than fucking that.
Yeah, there is more than that. It's just, yeah. The only reason why some people don't see it is because they don't have a verified account. If you don't have a verified account, then you can't date in your search, in the searches that you do. But if you have a 18 plus verified account, then yeah, it's gonna appear. Sadly. And to get that kind of account, you only have to buy one app on the Google Store, and your account is verified. So, because you just need a credit card number.
Steal your mother's credit card.
Nah, for online stuff, I only do temporary ones on my bank account.
Yes, but steal your mother's credit card.
I did that once, a long time ago.
The fuck?
It was to buy Siren Blood Curse on PlayStation 3.
You're a bad man.
Yeah, it was only coming out in digital format, so, and like 6 months later they did a box release. Yeah. That was a long time ago. I did give back the money, don't worry, it's fine.
You did a bad thing and you're a bad man.
Talking about that, do you know he's the proud owner of a Neo Geo AES Plus? Me! I spent $1,000 to get the Ultimate Edition with all the games. And I regret nothing. I'm gonna have a Neo Geo, and that's all that counts.
I say, you're a bad man.
I always wanted a Neo Geo when I was a kid, but it was so expensive. Like even now, if you take the new release that they're doing. So the good thing is that the new one is compatible with the old one, and vice versa, for accessories, games, and all of it. And in the 10 games, it's a first selection of 10 games. One of them is Neo Turf Master, which is a golf game. They had to rename it because of copyright stuff. They don't own that name anymore, so they renamed it Big Tournament Golf. That game, if you want it new, now, it's $25,000. So I don't mind paying only $80 and getting a copy of it, a re-release, because I'm not paying $25K for a golf game.
Yay! Yippee! I don't know. Some stuff, like, I was going in the store recently and I saw a Pooh cheetah, you know, Chainsaw Man and all that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I saw a Pooh cheetah statue in there and I was like, oh, I kind of want this. This looks really nice. But then it's like,
oh, $600.
No, it was like $30. Yes, I am that cheap for it. And I was like, oh, shit. I don't want to pay for this.
I had the same thing with Stitch, because they released something related to Stitch not that long ago, so they had in the toy store nearby, they had a bunch of Disney merchandise. I was like, oh, cool, a Stitch figure. And it was like, yeah, $30. I'm like, I'm not paying $30 for that. So, yeah. I understand. Sometimes I do exceptions. Like the Steam machine, if I win the lottery, yes, I'm gonna buy it.
Will you?
Yes, I will. Yeah, probably. The Neo Geo, that was a no-brainer because I always wanted a Neo Geo. So when that Saudi Arabian prince that bought SNK a while ago, and then suddenly they announced that they are re-releasing the exact same console from the mid 80s, 90s. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking one, please. Just, I want a Neo Geo. Thank you.
Give me. Oh fuck! I forgot my concrete. No.
And it wasn't that cheap. Like, if you just want the console and Metal Slug, you can get it for $300, which is reasonable. But I saw the pack that they call Ultimate Edition. So you get the console, you get an additional arcade stick, wireless, a controller, a memory card, and 10 games. And each game is $80. So that and the console, I get everything else for free, technically.
Bitch.
So it's not a bad deal.
Fair.
The Steam machine, I'm like,
it's $1,000 right now, and I'm just sitting there like,
it's 1,000. Yeah, if you wanted 2 TB model, it's 1,400.
At that point, like, if I'm gonna use console stuff, I'm gonna, use the console stuff I already have. But if I want something like that, I just go get the actual, like, little handheld. I have no need for, like, that. Like, I get their target audience. It isn't people who need it. It's people who, like, want to escape consoles. Or just getting into PC gaming stuff, like, coming from a console. But
for me, you've seen library, and it's more like, I have a laptop. And that thing, if I buy that and I move to another country for a job, I'll take that with me as my desktop.
I really want a laptop, but I have so many things that I want, but I don't have the money to get all the things that I want.
Well, same thing. I need to make priorities, so if I buy something, I'm like, yeah, but then I won't buy that, and then...
Yeah, it's... just... I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of,
I mean, if I win the lottery and I get the opportunity of buying one, and then I'm like, actually no, then I'm not... There is no obligation to buy it, so... So there is not even a FOMO element to it. It's just that I wanted the Steam controller.
I don't think Steam is trying to target people with FOMO. I think it literally is just a case of the RAM and storage prices are literally that pricey right now.
It's just the stock they have also, because the Steam controller, I wanted one. They fucked up when they released it.
I don't like how it looks. Maybe it's just a thing of just I'm so used to
a 360 one.
Well, like PlayStation. Like, I'm just so used to that one where it's just, I see the big clunk of it and I'm just like, ugh.
That's why they do the lottery for the Steam machine, because they haven't done that for the Steam controller, and in 15 minutes everything was gone and there was a ton of scalpers, so they want to avoid that.
Yeah, they immediately went, okay, we're doing things differently because of scalpers.
And the problem is that I wanted to buy a controller anyway, so I went on the waiting list. And I looked at it earlier today, and my Steam controller, I'll be able to buy one in December, in 7 months.
Ooh.
And I'm like, no? Because I was on the waiting list at the beginning of May, so like 7 months to get one. And at this point, I'm like, if I get a Steam machine with a Steam controller, obviously I won't need a second one, so I'm fine. if I only get the Steam Machine, I'll still need the controller, and well, technically no, I can use anything else, but you know, Steam Machine, Steam controller, that makes sense.
I want the similar thing, and I want it now.
Yes, and I'll have to wait like 6 months, and
Literally the fucking Family Guy thing. Peter smashing the whole fucking room, but I want it now.
Hey, Lois.
Always. I don't know
Like
why. I
the
checked on a fucking stream recently, and I was just like browsing Twitch because like I need some background noise real quick. Some reason I went on fucking, you know, the one VTuber Chibi.
Chibidoki.
Yeah, she was fucking playing Mecha Chameleon, and I was just like, you know what, sure, I need something. Maybe I'll finally learn about what this game's finally about, and
she went nuts on mixtape. Like she went nuclear. She was just like unhinged as.
I have no idea about that, but she
You should watch that.
She fucking started. She painted herself as fucking Lois, and for an entire round, she was just going, Peter, Peter. Losing my mind. Peter.
I had a weird VTuber encounter not that long ago. Because I probably fell asleep, and you know they raid other VTubers when they.
Yeah, I mean, I keep getting told and scolded by a certain someone that I need to be raiding, but at the same time, like, what, I maybe get like 5 people of streams, or where the fuck are they actually going?
And somehow I ended up getting a sub gift, or Camilla, kind of YouTuber clown. Camilla, I think, whatever. And so I saw that and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch when that person is streaming and go say thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, just. I arrived on the stream and it's a VTuber, so you don't see anything. He was playing with ice cubes, and at the exact time where I arrived and I said thank you for the gift sub, she was putting an ice cube near her private parts, I will say.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was like, what the fuck is... Why the fuck did I end up on that stream?
That's kind of like... You may disagree, and people will disagree, but like, I don't like the ones that are just only there to basically gooner bait people. If that makes sense. Like, oh, I say random sex joke every 5 minutes to keep the audience constantly interested. That sort of shit, I don't care for it. That's part of the reason why I can't just watch VTubers. You may hate me for this, but I understand.
No, that's totally fine. I mean, like, I didn't follow that stream, that streamer. I was just like, no, I'm just gonna go away. And then I asked someone who kind of knew that streamer. He was like, yeah, she always does that. I'm like, okay, it's not for me. I'm not interested by people putting ice cubes in their underwear to feel stuff. Thank you. Also, by the way, it's actually dangerous. Don't do that.
Wow, who would have thunk?
Who would have thought that putting ice on your genitals is a bad idea? Well...
Really? Now we know. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. The Swiss man was coming in here yesterday. And knowing is half the battle, yes. And he was like, oh yeah, in Switzerland, we really like listening to old American country music, so I just keep putting it on now. Oh, the horses.
Oh, I tried to get a job at Capcom in Japan, but I didn't got the job because I don't speak Japanese.
Have you tried applying for jobs where you can speak the language?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Like going to fucking, I don't know,
I mean,
like fucking
the
Papua
offer,
New
the offer
Guinea and
was,
going, can I have a job?
the offer was, it was open to people who didn't spoke Japanese. So I was like, I'll try. But I guess they were impressed by my portfolio and all of that, but I guess they went for someone who was speaking Japanese already, so yeah. Too bad, because Capcom is a good company. At least
Sometimes.
Sometimes, like lately, like the past year and a half, yes, they were doing good game after good games.
My march is on. How are you doing?
You don't like Bethesda. I did apply for one of the Bethesda studios, also Machine Games. And even though I still applied, if they offer me a job, I will say no, because in the form that I had to complete, they were asking me about my sexual preferences, and I don't know why they need to know that.
The fuck?
Yeah. A company shouldn't be interested in what I want to put my PP in.
That obviously they don't want to offend you.
No, it's just like that. That's none of your concern, you know. It's just like
The fucking song was like everything changes.
I mean, if there was more like, oh no, I should have chose other and completed the other part of the form, saying dolphins or something completely stupid.
Fun.
Yeah, sexuality, dolphin, and unicorns, but they are pretty difficult to find. So. But yeah, that's always weird when you apply for a job and one of the first questions is, what are your pronouns? What do you want? What is your sexual preferences?
I don't know. I had a weird experience when I was moving around internally where I work. And the manager of that area came up to me and was like, oh yeah, you'll be interacting with people a lot more, yada yada. I was like, okay. He's like, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but like some of these people can say some pretty offensive stuff because they're older. And I'm like,
oh,
I don't
offensive.
I don't
Ooh.
care. It doesn't matter to me in any shape or form.
Please hurt my feelings, please. I don't know. This sometimes it's just like
Fucking
like
music
some
playing right now.
like there is a bunch of stuff I'm like, okay, yeah, don't talk about that at work because, you know, like politics and stuff like that.
It's a
That I can
no-no.
get. But
Not supposed to talk about the no-nos.
when someone makes a joke and someone's getting offended, it's like, it's not his problem, it's yours.
I mean, I did have
Try
one.
to not be offended.
I did have one manager making fucking. I don't even remember what the joke was now. But he's like making a joke when we were working with some plants. It's like, oh, bad taste from everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. And it's like, because nobody was laughing or acknowledging. It was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend anyone. And I just said, oh, I found it funny. And I think that made his fucking day.
The best one I got that I heard was at Ubisoft, because we were making silly jokes and stuff like that, and there was that Jewish guy, French Jewish actually, And he made the joke that they cannot tell him it's offensive because he is Jew. He's Jewish. And he literally said, "Yeah, I'm the worst kind of Jew." And we're like, "Why?" And he said, "Because I came to Germany by train." That was glorious. You could feel some of these people being so uncomfortable with that joke, but they couldn't say anything. Because the guy is Jewish, so it's like he can do that joke, you cannot say anything, deal with it. So that one was fun. I know there is some stuff that they didn't like. Because there was a guy, a friend of mine called Diego in Italian. I was in one part of the company, and after 6 p.m., everyone is gone. So to see if he was still there, I was like, "Diego!" And he was answering, "What?" I was like, "Fuck you, Diego!" Just the silly stuff, and he was saying, "Fuck you" back. And it was funny. But if someone heard that, ooh, HR directly. Well, I'm glad that Ubisoft is burning down. Slowly.
Yeah, I think it's funny when how whenever they were promising people, nobody was asking, but they were promising, yeah, this won't have the RPG mechanics whenever they were releasing Black Flag, and then as soon as people got their hands on it, oh yeah, it has RPG mechanics.
It has, yeah.
Nobody wanted that. They literally just wanted a slightly prettier Black Flag.
The reason why is because they redone that game using the last version of Anvil, so everything is already hard-coded in it, and they cannot like get rid of that. They should have used a previous version, but then visually the game wouldn't look like it is as a remake. So they made a choice. It's not gonna save them. Like, everyone who wanted to play Black Flag already has played Black Flag and already has it. So why would you buy the same game again? So yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I never finished Black Flag. I got it on PlayStation. I think I got like maybe 35% done with the game, and then it just, yeah.
Oh, and they also finally recognized that Assassin's Creed Shadows was not financially good for the company.
You don't say.
So the millions of players that played the game, well, it's not millions and millions actually, it's less than that, but so yeah, they're gonna be dismantled by Tencent at some point.
I mean, yeah, once Tencent realizes that they're not profitable.
Oh, and one of the Gimos, one of the brothers is dead. Actually, he died in a plane accident a couple of days ago.
A lot of people getting in helicopters recently, and a lot of bad things are happening to people in helicopters. They think it might be a good time to stay away from helicopters.
But you know that one in particular, people are making how is it called? Theories about it, like complotist theories. What's the word for that? Jesus, like, I can speak today.
I don't know.
Conspiracy theories.
I think it's just people. I think honestly it was just people doing dumb shit and
in planes, yes.
yeah, planes and helicopters.
It's like going in a submarine that's driven by a Logitech controller. You know,
people say that same shit about the Titanic, where oh yeah, obviously the Titanic was which conveniently, I mean, there were pretty important people on it, but fucking, I think that's just a bunch of baloney.
Yeah, the problem with the Titanic is that they were en route and in time, and they wanted to go faster, and they were not careful enough, and they fucked up. That's basically it. But yeah, so there is a bunch of conspirationist people that are like, yeah, he died because then Tencent can be like that's basically Tencent fault, and they try to send a message to the Gimo family and like, guys, they don't need that. They're gonna buy the company bit by bit, and that's it. They don't need that. It's just a question of time.
Hit that later.
I could actually send my CV to Ubisoft and go back there,
Gross.
but I won't. Except if the salary is actually really good.
Gross.
But it's also weird because they are closing studios and firing people, but at the same time they keep hiring on other parts of the planet.
Outsourcing is outsourcing. If you can get it cheaper, then you can get it cheaper.
It's more because they are losing a lot of talents, and it's been a couple of years like that, so they need to replace them. But they don't do it the right way, because if they wanted to do it the right way, they will go for the people who are actually able to make stuff and pay them decently. Because the pay at Ubisoft is really not good. Like, compared to the rest of the industry, it's like 30 to 40% lower.
Meanwhile, me making barely minimum wage. Well, no, I'm not even making minimum wage. Making above minimum wage.
And definitely, like, there is that other funny thing is that all these big companies, like Microsoft, Activision, and all of that, they fire people. Then these people go to work for an outsourcing company, and then Activision needs an outsourcing company to complete their game. So they basically give more money to an outsourcing company, so they pay the same people they could have paid cheaper if they were in-house to make their game. And that's nonsense.
Sales. Yeah. My mind is trying to fucking blink right now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus a little bit on fucking train shit. And my mind is not braining shit.
I can see that.
You can't see shit, boy. Can't see shit. Need more concrete.
Talking about shit, have you seen the finale of The Boys?
Yes. Whenever Mr. Director Man's literally said that he was literally just going to try and attempt to piss people off because he wants to make his little political mirror,
Yeah,
I just completely became distant. I mean, I basically hate watched it, but
like I'm okay. I'm okay for them to go a little bit away from the plot of the comic book, but that last episode was
that was their whole plan from the beginning, is that they were just going to just do a whole new thing because the comic literally was awful. So
yeah, but the plot in the comic book made sense.
I guess.
About Black Noir being a clone of Homelander and all of that.
Yeah,
that made sense. Because technically, then in the comic book, Homelander is technically not a bad guy, but he's driven crazy because he's doing stuff that he can't remember because he hasn't done that stuff. It was Black Noir all the time. So that made sense. In the TV show? Oh god.
A good song. Yeah, it's, I don't know. The dude literally ruined everything because he wanted to piss off the heckin' right-wingers and stuff like that, and like, just keep your fucking political bullshit out of it. Just make a decent show. You had what it, like, clearly, like, seasons 1 to 3.
Yeah.
You knew what was good.
Yeah, and then like you're gonna tell me that one scene before, one episode before, Homelander can find Frenchie when he slightly taps on a piece of metal, but then in the last episode he doesn't see them coming through the fucking walls.
A
Come
simple
on.
crowbar can hold him back.
Yeah. Because when they did Herogasm and he was in that situation, he just flew away super fast. He could have done that too. But no, he waited for that magic beam to take his power off and then trying to fly by jumping and be like, oh, I can't jump. I can't fly anymore. Oh, sorry, I will hit your shit if you want.
Yeah. Later, gotta put you down.
And they did that whole thing with Gen V before.
Yeah, me and my friend Shadow, we fucking watched the entirety of Gen V.
and it's like, oh yes,
and then
Mary
they do nothing
Monroe
with
is
it.
going to be really important, and then suddenly in the last season of The Boys, it's like,
I guarantee you,
these people, and you go to Canada now. And you
I
fuck off.
guarantee you what probably happened was they got told, okay, so things are going really good on like seasons 1 to 3. We want you to keep this going for a really long time. So like, okay. So he draws up these plans for like Gen V, blah blah blah, all this shit, and then he gets told, yeah, with your fucking nonsense that you're doing, people aren't happy, they're not watching. Your fucking social media thing is doing bad. People are like saying blah 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 about this, and then he immediately gets told, wrap it up, or we're gonna wrap it up for you. So that's probably what happened.
The best theory I've seen is about the Deep. That he cannot, because his power is to actually being able to talk to fish, basically. And there is a theory going around.
That's
that
just a theory, a game theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching. Oh fuck.
That was just me telling you railguns are about to be ready. Odomers. I'm just waiting on concrete.
that the Deep is actually schizophrenic, and he's actually talking to himself via the fish when he talks to a fish.
I mean, I will say the dude did what he like. The dude's a really good actor. Yeah, like that's why he immediately, like, some of them immediately started getting roles, is because they did play good. Like he did a really fucking good job of playing what he was supposed to play. Also, I will say the fucking shark coming out of the water pretending to be, well, that was fucking Samuel L. Jackson was fucking hilarious. You step one foot in this bitch and we will kill you.
You motherfucker! We'll kill you, motherfucker! Just...
That was good.
He's in everything also.
Why do these episodes cost so much money to fucking produce? Well, the celebrity voice actor would be like, same shit for Invincible. Why is it so much money per episode? Because they have to fucking shill to sell Rogan.
Yeah. Like, I don't like Invincible.
I do. I read the comics and then watched it. Kirkman is he's dumbass when it comes to writing some things, but yeah.
The cliffhanger in the last season, I'm like, finally it's going somewhere. But for like 3 seasons, it was just the same thing over and over again.
Well, you probably got about 3 seasons more left. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
And who knows? Because Kirkman says he's basically using the series to experiment, essentially.
Okay.
That's why Tech Jacket is a girl instead of a dude. Because he says he's experimenting.
Kirkman.
That whole underground plot in hell, that was never in the comics.
Yeah, that was weird. I mean, you wrote The Walking Dead also. So I'm not...
Hot take,
Right.
I like The Walking Dead. Up until a point.
I
think the Negan stuff was fucking amazing. That dude played Negan so fucking well.
Jeffrey D. Morgan is one of the greatest actors that ever lived. So
I think he plays. He has a type. Sure, he has a type, but he can. That dude can also play comedy really fucking well. Like people say, oh, he's just a strong man. He can do comedy and like.
He can do comedy.
He can do comedy. He can do fucking non-serious shit. He can do really serious shit. He's a fantastic actor.
Like the one of the sequels, the one in New York with Maggie. Like
I didn't see that one.
Well, you know what happens to Negan in the main storyline, right? He becomes a good guy, even though he wasn't really a bad guy.
Yeah, the only like fucking one spin-off I watched was the one with Rick, and so the official ending one spin-off.
Like one of the best episodes is where you learn about his backstory on how he became who he became. That was fucking heartbreaking, with his wife having cancer and all of that. Was just like fuck.
And him having to do what he has to get the supplies and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Hashtag spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen. My bad, but been how many years now?
5, 6, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be back.
Hello, Rodham. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be going because I do got work. But hi, we had many a discussion while you weren't here. Rodham, you're gonna fucking hate me. But how'd you like that ending for the Digital Circus? There we go. Railguns have been made. Yippee. Hammer can request them, but they're not being made very fast. I didn't like it. I didn't fucking like it. I like some parts of it, but for overall, I did not like it. Me, no fan. Rodham's here now.
Rodham. Yeah, the way he plays.
Say out on Oreo.
Like he has a
That's
redemption
Norio.
arc. That's so great.
That is not Odava.
And in that sequel TV show, that's already like a couple of years old now. There is a moment where he needs to play the bad guy again, and he does the most typical Negan shit that you ever seen. And you're like, oh, he's still inside. He's still inside there if he wants to. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, the man is a fucking phenomenal actor, and I wish I could see more of him.
Like the whole season is basically him and Maggie going for some plot thingy.
Yeah, I'll
There
have
is
to
that
see it.
there is that underline of him trying to do good for what he did to Maggie.
Have you ever seen Walking Dead? The man who plays Negan, phenomenal fucking actor.
He was the comedian in Watchmen.
Ever seen The Walking Dead? That's because you're a loser.
The problem with The Walking Dead before Negan, it was that loop of they go somewhere, there is a bad guy, they take out the bad guy, they establish the base, and then the season after that there is a new bad guy, the base is destroyed, and they need to do that again and again and again and again.
Yeah, it is a bit rough. Let's different more, yeah. Odaba, I'm having a brain fart with this train interrupt. Can you help Max? Trying to use new age lingo. I need a help Max with this train interrupt. I basically need the interrupt to also so this train doesn't wait here forever. So these don't freeze. I need the train interrupt to basically have this many cargo spaces, and if it reaches 0 but it's already also filling up, then just already go ahead and then unload. So just emergency unload whenever the train is completely empty with solid fuel. Oh, I don't know why. I found it funny whenever that whole thing came out and you're like, how does this work? And now I'm having trouble with it. I did say
there is a thing about Jeffrey D. Morgan. He is also voicing Negan in Tekken.
You hand wave, fuck you. I need the interrupt to basically target the solid fuel that's in this cargo wagon. When the cargo wagon reaches 0, I need the train to go. And even if it doesn't have enough brine, I still need it to go. Yes, that do. Which I still think Conquest and Thrag's voice actors should have been swapped around, but that's just me.
Yeah. But that's where you see that he still likes to play Negan, because he did the voice for the Tekken 8 DLC of Negan. And I think Anthony Starr, so Homelander, is done with that character because he's not voicing it in Mortal Kombat. So the DLC of Homelander is just someone imitating Anthony Starr.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, and he's also a really good actor, so he's gonna be in some of the shit. It's gonna be fine for him.
Yeah, there's not a radar over there. Calm down. On this train. Also, Rodom, you probably haven't heard as well. I have my own fully functioning song request bot now that I did myself. Yippee. Technically, it could expand into fucking YouTube videos and shit as well, but yeah. Also, yes, welcome to... There's a reason why the bot is named that way. Because there's going to be surprised later once I have everything worked out.
Mm. Oh no, not Baby Shark.
This is epic. Somebody fucking... Yeah, the bot's not perfect and still has issues because it's still remembering a cue. That is something I need to somebody write a message somewhere to remind me about having the queue reset whenever a stream ends. It gets auto-deleted. That was Odaba's suggestion, that the bot's messages gets auto-deleted after like 20 seconds so it doesn't clog the chat, because usually there isn't a ton of people chatting, so it gets... The chat would just literally be Odaba going, I want this song, here's the song, what's the song, here's the song. So until there's like more people, I guess, in here, that's just how it's gonna have to be. History? What do you mean I'm deleting history? Also, I can still see it. The message, it's not like the logs of the messages still get there.
What history? It never happened.
Oh, you want to see something cool? Hang on, I'll do something cool just for you. Do something cool just for you, Rotom. Let me see if I can get it to work.
He's scared.
Do 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 do. It's the end. Do 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 do. It's the end. Let's see if I can get this. And let's see, what's your username? 1987. Let's see, does this work? Let's see if it'll send the message. That wasn't me typing a message, by the way. That was me sending a command. That whole fucking @ is completely not me. I need concrete. Your boy needs concrete. Every time I say concrete, I think of that fucking Dash Hound meme where it's like hyper baked. It is fucking Dash concrete, baby.
It could be worse. It could be 6, 7. I don't like
I'm
that
an
name.
adult. Oh, don't worry. I could make this a toggleable command that Odaba could run occasionally.
Oh,
Jesus.
it's a little bit hardcore. Just
I don't have an explanation point test. Hey, Mountain. Why are you not getting the heat? Oh, you are. It's just extremely slow.
Experimental chest, yeah.
I can make this as dynamic as possible. How do you think about that one, Adama? Does that one make you feel nice? Because fuck you wrote them, that's why.
Well, at least it's not asking about your sexual preferences.
It's fucking the heat. I have 3 of these heating towers, but it just isn't enough. Oh, is the interrupt not running anymore? I guess the interrupt isn't running anymore.
It'll take you out.
I mean, like, where would you want to go? You want to go to, like, Burger King or something?
No, in and out with Queen. Or Five Guys, I guess.
See, that works then. Burger King it is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good song.
You people like slop food. Forgot about that.
And now the heat is going back down. Shit. Why are you not being treated? You should be getting treated. I will work on that. Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll work on that right now. Also get fucked. Yeah, working on it now. I don't think you do. If I wanted real heat generation, I could throw a reactor over here, but that just seems overkill. No, I don't. Also, it's dark outside, so I wouldn't be able to see you regardless. Also, this seems to be an issue of Twitch refusing to give me index data, so I don't know how to really solve that. Unless one of you fine gentlemen knows how to get around that.
I totally believe that he's actually outside and trying to watch through your window, so you...
Oh. Get your hopes up like that? Should I get my hopes up about Burger King? become a Twitch. There's no fucking way I have to be a partner to get that index data. Ain't no fucking way.
I mean, if you had boobs, that would be really easy to
Yeah,
become
I'm
a
not
Twitch
becoming
partner.
Amaranth.
Oh.
Unless you want to become Amaranth.
Becoming or coming in?
Jesus Christ, man. You're gonna get me fucking...
What is she doing these days?
I'm pretty sure she was on Caleb Hammer's show. I don't know. Caleb Hammer was alright, but then I started actively watching him rather than looking at the clips, and then it just became he's mean to someone, but then whenever they start actually getting upset, he's like, oh no, 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 I'm so sorry. No, no, please, no. So then I stopped watching him.
I mean,
if you're gonna like do this shit, like commit to the bit, I guess.
Sometimes he gets pretty upset by the stupidity.
I'm going to restart streamer bot really quickly. This might break some things.
Also, for your information,
I shouldn't
find
need
the girl pretty mid.
What?
She's pretty mid. She's not that good looking.
Can't really comment on people's appearances when I look the way that I do. I know I'm a sexy individual, but Rodham, try doing a song request.
Am I attractive as
So I'm using you as a test.
No. I don't find her that attractive either, so it's...
Rodham. There's a delay in that. You can do exclamation point next. I mean, that's to have it go to it. Only mods can use next. Yeah, fair. Fucking. So I did get around. I got around the index issue. I am now going to have to extract everybody's user ID string from Twitch and then store that. So that's what that delay was. I am now collecting all of yours. Yeah. Oh, yeah, complain about it. Fucking, you can remove the queue. I'm using a fucking something. I forgot what I was using, but I'm using another indexing thing to algorithm to parse lists and then match them best I can using its scoring system. So I am collecting your data. I'm collecting your user ID to indicate that you were a follower. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. Collecting samples.
Not yet. One day.
Oh. I'm a monster.
like the Rihanna song?
Yes.
Hmm.
Like a monster. Oh, we are chewing through fucking carbon fiber now. That's an issue. Leba, my absolute dear, you're gonna need to pump your numbers up.
That's the best part. It doesn't need to get it out of you. It's coming out at some point anyway. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying stupid stuff. That's my brain. I can't do.
What hurts your brain?
Trying to not say stupid stuff. It's never coming out. Then you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna die from that if you don't.
Oh, okay. Rodham's request took 2 seconds, and then his. I'm doing swell things. So your request took about 2 seconds for my index to run, so then that got stored. But your next denial took 1.56. So, you know. Well, to be fair, Rodham, I can probably change that to VIPs being allowed, but I can't allow regular people to do next because they can be dickheads. What, next? I mean, I don't really see a reason to just deny you. Just fuck Norio.
Why?
Go look at the chat.
Mm-hmm. The baby.
Even me. Ah. That's all automated. I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so I may have to bump Gleba by a decent amount, which may hurt it. Because I can already see upping the amount of carbon fiber is already hurting a bit. But that's a job for future me. Oh, dear Lord. The seed issue is back. Twenty men made the slip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. That was my day. Went to the gym, went and got groceries, had a pizza, frozen pizza. I was considering going to like McDonald's after the gym. I know, judge me as you wish, but I was just like, nah, go to the grocery store and actually pick up stuff. I think that one that went to Odama cut deep. I love eating cardboard. It is my favorite flavor. What do you mean you haven't had a pizza in literal ages? Go get a fucking fruit. I would say I'd PayPal you. What the hell's going on? Oh, you're upgrading everything. Would say I'd PayPal you 20, but that would require me knowing things. Thank you for Goku.
That's the Japanese people at the World Cup. You're amazing.
Wow. I remember going on Lay Epic Reddit and seeing, I think it was in the popular, I don't know, I hate Reddit, man. Paranoia. Can I perhaps put the 20 in a box somewhere for you to pick up? Would that work? But fucking, I saw like there was a Hispanic girl on Popular like shaking it on fucking in pics, front end, not back end, on the front page of Reddit essentially, and I looked back later and that shit got taken down, which is surprising. How about right outside your front door? That could work. I mean, it would require you to know where I live. It could work. Reddit sucks. That is another thing, that topic really, that we were talking about earlier, is fucking LMs and shit. A lot of them do get all their answers from Reddit, which makes them kind of fucking stupid. What time? What about a thyme? Rodham, I need you to give a 20 to Odaba so he can have a pizza.
What do you put on that pizza?
Actually, that is a good question. And if he answers some dumb shit like barbecue sauce, don't give him money. I'll take the fun tin of something. Extra cheese, 5 meat, and all. 5 meat? Isn't it just a meat lovers? Also, extra cheese. You sound like my mother, who goes and puts fucking, like, she gets a bunch of shredded cheese and then she'll just put it on top of her pizza and then remelt it. Why pay for it? How's my gambling going? I've been working 9 to 5. How expensive it would be to gamble railguns. sum you up. Hang on. See if I can do some dumb shit. I could have done many a things. I'm trapped on a frozen hellhole. Please help.
No.
Help. Yeah, I'm eating so much carbon fiber. Gleba is going to have to be beefed up. Purely for the amount I'm eating. I am trapped. You see this rocket right here? It becomes a rocket as soon as I leave. Technically, I could have Hammer bring me home because there's not really much I can do here left, so I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Well, there's nothing left I can do until this carbon fiber is bumped, so yeah. Aquilo is finished, it's just I need carbon fiber to be bumped. Also, what do you mean we need lots of fusion? Where are my Logibots? You are not allowed to leave. I love I can do that bullshit. What are the bots even doing? Hammer. Is that Bacon King? Bum 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 bum. That is the problem. I have more than enough science. Now, bot's just taking forever, I guess. Yeah, I was having fun, okay? Can a man not have his fun? Can a man not have his fun? Shut the fuck up.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? My name is Maximus Platypus.
Has the Odyssey come out yet? The new version?
No, but I'll see it, but I'm not gonna pay for it. But let's just say that there is a certain actress that became an actor that has a role in it that I'm really curious to see. Let's just say it like that. But it's probably gonna be terribly bad. The casting is not good. The story is gonna be the Odyssey by Homer, but the reinterpretation by a feminist like 2 years ago.
I don't know. I like the actual Odyssey.
Yeah, but that's not the actual Odyssey. That's the feminist version. Like he based this scenario on the feminist version that was done like not that long ago by I don't know. So yeah.
Was there a George Clooney version? I never knew. I didn't. I've never seen a theatrical version of the Odyssey ever.
The Odyssey with no.
Oh, brother,
yeah.
Where art they? Have I seen that? I'm gonna look that up right now because that sounds familiar.
Is it that movie where they try to convince Ewan McGregor that he's actually a Jedi?
Oh, I have seen this movie, but it's been forever. Waiting on. This also may kill rockets. Return back to Nelvis. Oh, is Volcanus going? Volcanus. Alright, oh yeah. Fuck! Oh, I forgot. Fuck, get me down to fucking Volcanus instead. Holy shit. I gotta go fix fucking... I gotta go fix Vulcanus. I gotta go fix Vulcanus. Shit. Bot is too talkative. I can make it worse. Yeah. I need my bullshit. I don't think... Actually, do the worms have explosive resistance? I mean, you can send me some, I guess. It would help. Do you like that, Rotom? Or is it too much? Hey, I don't really have supplies here, so let's just turn those into... Boop. And... Boop.
Jeez.
Wow, I really don't have anything for supplies here. Okay. Ooh. Rotom, you should know this. Rotom, this song, you should know this. You can try. Oh, you did? Oh. Do I have cliff explosives? Shit. I don't even think I'm making cliff explosives here anymore. Whatever. Whatever. We ball. I, for some reason, can't see. Oh, because it's over there. Am I blind? No, the coal patch is literally just that small. Okay. That Q system just needs to be fixed. Oh, Dauber Slobberson, can you fix Q? Did you request one earlier? Like, I don't... Queue's not getting cleared whenever it should be.
Yeah, I just reminded people about Sailor Moon in a Discord. Because they were like, oh yeah, that character is cute. No, that character in question is not actually cute. There is a lot of weird stuff going on with that.
What, Sailor Moon? Yeah.
Yeah. Because you have Usagi, and you have Chibi Usagi. The first scene where Chibi Usagi drops in, she drops on Usagi's head and kisses her own dad. And there is a whole evil arc where she wants to marry her own dad. But apparently they don't find that weird. So
yeah, working on it. Fucking modem. Where's my making machine? There it is. I don't know why she has it out for fucking Odaba. Indian Mountain. Jesus Christ, Brodom. Yeah, should help. Emergency plug is already getting drained stupidly fast. Oh shit. Jesus Christ, Brodom. Yeah, that coal is getting eaten very, very fast. Piece the plastics back up. Somewhat. They are? Because I'm gonna need them. Did you bring over roboports and legs and shit for them? Well, the spiders, they need the roboports in them because I'm gonna use them to go hunt down coal. whatever. Were you just vague posting and telling me that? I mean, I can do that as well. I'm gonna need to do both, but yeah, fair enough. Ah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, well, that'll have to be next time. I'm just putting the fucking ads snooze. Okay. It is time for me to go the slip because I have work in the morning. All right. Good to save, Udabber. Slobber DB Dubbers. Hang on. Okay. One last thing. How much of a rate is that actually? Oh, it's down to 23K. Was that 87K? That shit is getting fucking eaten. Yay, yay. Oh. My lord. Those drills are eating.
Burger King during the week. I
mean, yeah, but my lord.
It's out of control.
I can make it worse. Trust me. You aren't ready for what I had planned. Ugh. I got plans, boy. I got plans. I hate you. It's more efficient. That this entire stream, Vulcanus has been like dead because of this. Ugh. Thankfully, there's a bit of a backup with blue chips, but still, fucking hell. Okay, it's time for me to save and skedaddle, for I have a job. What?
Having a job is overrated.
Because it's being consumed by a stupid amount by a certain blue chip making factory. It's part of the reason why that one over on the right is just independently feeding power. Because we're going through a shit ton of it. That's why. Plus coal liquefaction. Anyways. Alright. Saving again. Alright, boys and girls. It is time for me to skedaddle. Skedaddle, skedoodle. So, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.